the LSU game being about the halfway point of Big 12 play, Oklahoma has played just about everybody inside the Big 12. Besides themselves, who they don't play themselves. The only exception, two exceptions, TCU, who they have not yet met, and Texas, who they'll meet next week. The TCU preview, along with the preview of the rematch with Kansas State. This one in Manhattan. It's up next, only right here, Boomer Sooner 1982. Don't go away. Welcome back to the show, everybody. My name is Harry James. As I've already mentioned, the Big 12, Oklahoma has met everybody in the Big 12 at least once in Lloyd Noble or at the opposing arena. Two exceptions, Texas and TCU. And with the LSU game being one of the games right there in the middle of play, they had to push the TCU game back to this week. A game, by the way, that is not yet sold out. But if you want to go to the other game that Oklahoma has not met with, Texas, or the home version of Kansas State and Oklahoma State and Baylor, respectively, you're going to have to go to Soonersports.com and do a lot of tweaking. Because those games are all sold out. The last opportunity for you to get to see the Sooners without paying StubHub prices, right here, TCU, Oklahoma. And that TCU team last year was 18-15, finishing with a 4-14 record outside league play, not to include a loss to Kansas in the Big 12 Championships second round, losing to Kansas 64-59. But Boise State, where he graduated from in 1986. Coach Trent Johnson has also been in other head coaching stints, like from 99 to 03, he was at Nevada. From 04 to 07, he was at Stanford before going to where Oklahoma just was, Baton Rouge, from 08 to 2011. And then from 2012 to present, he's been at TCU. Leading returning scorers for TCU, number 34, Kendrick Williams, and number 33, Chris Washburn. Number 34, first. 34 is Kendrick Williams. Williams averaged 5.85 points per ball game last year for the Horned Frogs, while averaging 6.70 rebounds per ball game and 1.39 assists per ball game last year for TCU. The other returning scorer, Chris Washburn, he averaged 7.06 points per ball game, to include 5.46 rebounds per ball game and 1.49 assists per ball game last year for the Horned Frogs of TCU. The Sooners will then head to the alma mater of the current coach, Lon Kruger, that is Kansas State, who finished with a 15-17 record last year, 8-10 in league play, lost to TCU 76-65 in the first round of the Big 12 Championships in Kansas City. Their head coach is Bruce Weber, who graduated from the University of Milwaukee in 1978. Started big-time head coaching in from 1998. From 98 to 2002, he was at Southern Illinois. 03 to 2011, he was at the University of Illinois. And then from 2012 to present, he's been a Wildcat at Kansas State. The leading returning scorers for the darn Wildcats, 2 of them, Justin Edwards, number 14, and of course, number 25, Wesley Awandu. Awanduful. 14, Justin Edwards first. He averaged 6.34 points per ball game last year for the Wildcats, while averaging 3.28 rebounds per ball game and a .69 assists per ball game last year for the Manhattan Miracles. While number 25, Wesley Awandu, he averaged 5.77 points per ball game, 3.48 rebounds per ball game, and a .97 assists per ball game last year for the Wildcats of Kansas State. And then, of course, we have to jump upon the Sooner schooner if we're going to talk Oklahoma, right? Well, as we all know, they went 24-11 last year, finished 12-6 in league play, losing to Michigan State in the Sweet 16 round of the NCAA tournament to Michigan State 62-58. Their head coach is Lon Kruger, who is a Kansas State alum from 1974. He's been a ton of places, guys, college and NBA. College, it all started at Texas Pan American from 82 to 85. From 86 to 89, he was at his alma mater, Kansas State. From 90 to 95, he was at the Florida Gators. He then went to the University of Illinois from 96 to 99. And from 04 to 2011, he was at UNLV. And from 2011 to present, he has been at Oklahoma. What a journey, guys, huh? What a journey. The leading returning scorers for Oklahoma, number 24, Buddy Hield, and number 11, Isaiah Cousins. We'll start with the backcourt mate of Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, number 24, on his jersey. Points per ball game last year was 17.43 points per ball game last year, while averaging 5.43 rebounds per ball game and 1.91 assists per ball game last year for the Buddy Hield maker, the Shield Hield. Helping him in his backcourt mate, number 11, Isaiah Cousins, who averaged 11.69 points per ball game last year, while averaging 4.60 rebounds per ball game and 2.20 assists per ball game last year for the for the Oklahoma Sooners. All right, guys, I've said this once already. If you don't understand me yet, know this. This is going to be your last chance to get the OU season tickets from the athletic department at Oklahoma from the Lloyd Noble Center. To do that, call 1-800-456-GO-OU or go on to Soonersports.com. Hurry up, guys, because these next few, this TCU one coming up Tuesday night, is the final non-sellout of the season. Baylor, Texas, Oklahoma State, and Kansas are all sold out. All of them are gone. So get your tickets, get your ticket now to that ball game, as they're going to try to do it as the number 1 team in college basketball again. All right, guys, thanks for watching. You guys know the rest of this, right? In case you don't, my name's Harry James. You can find me on Facebook, Harry James Taylor, or tweet me at Sooner_fan_OK. Thanks for watching, everybody. I love you guys. And as always, Boomer Sooner, everybody. Take care.